Not really the least used station though, is it? I set my alarm for 4 AM to get the first tram train out here. Footbridge, the sun is setting over in Sheffield behind me. And the sky is still looking quite murky over in Rotherham. Tram, interested? Not train, not tram train. It's nice and quiet now, quiet enough to do a video. Seem to think you can get out around here. You can't. With your outdoor splash area, perfect for the winter. In no man's land at the minute. Hello everyone. Now, you find me on the outer ring road of Meadowhall Shopping Centre, and today is the very first day of the opening of Magna Tram Stop on the tram train route on Sheffield Supertram. Now, the tram train route on Supertram opened on the 25th of October 2018, and it has not seen any additional stops until today, which is the 9th of April 2026, and it is intended to provide plenty of parking spaces for people wishing to park and ride in the Templeborough area of Rotherham, halfway between Tinsley, Meadowhall and Rotherham itself. Now, as you can see behind me, we have the Tinsley Viaduct, Meadowhall Shopping Centre to my right, and so the tram train goes underneath this viaduct, as you can see behind me, where the light rail unit will convert over to Network Rail power, connected to all of the signalling systems, and pass along the tram train route on existing Network Rail tracks, as was built in 2018. The infrastructure to allow that to take place on an existing Network Rail line, currently used for freight trains, and the occasional passenger diversion as works between Meadowhall and Sheffield. So we're just coming up to Tinsley Tram Stop now, which is where the turn-off is for the tram train route. The tram trains come from the centre of Sheffield, come into Tinsley Tram Stop. They'll then go just over the bridge, past Tinsley Tram Stop, and turn right, where they wait to change onto Network Rail and get all the go-ahead from the signallers, before then heading onto the Network Rail network. And then it's about 3 minutes from there, I believe, up to Magna Tram Stop, which opened today. And also counting towards the National Rail statistics, 2,590 something, I believe. And so we're just going to cross over the road, Tinsley Tram Stop, and go and have a look at the operation the new Magna Tram Stop is looking like on opening day. Here's the tram train now, coming a couple of minutes early into Tinsley Tram Stop. And this is the stop before Magna. Here we go. And welcome to the brand new Magna Tram Train Stop. That's the new smell. As the tram train goes there. And I'm assuming everyone came a bit earlier on. It is very late on opening day, and the Magna Centre itself has closed now. So we've got the whole station to ourselves. Welcome, this is the brand new Magna Tram Train Stop. We find ourselves on platform 2, This is the Rotherham bound side, and over there, platform 1 is your Sheffield bound side. As you can see, fully functioning lifts and an overhead footbridge are in operation due to the overhead pantographs, and also it's a railway line, so you cannot cross over, hence the keep off the track signs apparently in place to prevent people from crossing over the tracks like they would normally be able to do in a city centre location on the tram network, in which case they've been put there just in case, because obviously it's very dangerous to cross the railway and there are freight trains in operation on an active railway line running through here. So welcome to Magna Tram Stop. Here on platform 2 you have the dot matrix indicator out there. Got these beautiful new platforms with the yellow lines once again to make sure people are staying safe, and the tactile paving. You've got a large grey footbridge with fully functional lifts, a bin bag blowing in the breeze, a help point, a shelter with brand new seats. Beautiful. And then also we have the notice board where you can see the brand new Supertram map, which does have Magna signified on there, all your information about ticketing, etc., and your timetable. Obviously it does include a railway signage as well. This tram stop does count as a railway station, so you can see there the penalty fare of £1,000 going onto the track. And then if we walk up the footbridge, or should we go through the lift? Let's go and jump in the lift. Let's get over to the other side. Let's go and check out the shiny new lifts. Emergency evacuation chair as well, in case the lifts are out of operation. So you come to the end of the platform 2, around the corner, and you find your lift. Plenty of space to get around for wheelchairs and pushchair users. Let's go for it. Here we go. Beautiful new shiny lift. And we're going to footbridge level. Standard lift here. Got that clean, brand new smell. Travel South Yorkshire signage in a lift. I'm not sure that features anywhere else. And here we are. Here is the footbridge level. As you can see, very tall footbridge, 3 flights of stairs just to enable you to get up here due to the overhead power lines. So you've got to have a very high footbridge due to those. Very good view of the other platform from up here. And you can walk over. Very difficult to see over. But view of the Magna Museum over there. And the sunset towards Sheffield as well. Absolutely beautiful. Very high barriers on the footbridge, I'm assuming due to the overhead wires. And you've obviously got the network rail signs as well on the stairs, say platform 1 and platform 2, and obviously say platform 1 way out, because this is the park and ride side. So we go down the stairs this time, much lower down platforms than normal network rail stations, obviously due to the trams serving this line. Trains obviously cannot stop here, they're too tall, unfortunately. Now there's your dot matrix on this side. Same sorts of facilities on this side. You got your dot matrix display, you got your bin bag. It's pretty much the same sort of idea. You go to the end of the platform, turn the corner for your lift access, a shelter with all the relevant information, a help point, a standard at network rail stations, and your seats. But then obviously the difference with this platform is you have your ramp down to Magna itself, as you're in the grounds of the Magna Science Museum and this wonderful park and ride facility. Plenty of car parking spaces. Obviously it's empty at the minute, this is brand new. However, hopefully it'll be much busier in the near future. You can stay here for 24 hours, obviously it's free parking, being a park and ride facility, and the opening hours of the station do coincide with the times of the trams themselves. The first tram obviously coming not long after 5:30 in the morning, Monday to Saturday, and then after 8:30 on a Sunday. Last trams just before midnight on Monday to Saturday, before 9:30 on a Sunday. So this is all factory, as you can see up there, and then over there is your Magna Science Museum. I can't quite remember. I've been here for a very long time. I can't quite remember where the access is to the road. Let's walk to the road from here, just so you can see there is access outside from the site itself, as local residents can also use this station. The local Templeborough residents, as the village of Templeborough is not too far away. Park and Ride has been built on the abandoned car park of the wow, the sun's very bright in the background. Built on the abandoned site of this factory, and I seem to think you can go too far away from the station. I don't want to miss the next tram back. I seem to think you can get out around here. You can't. The Magna Science Museum is over here with your outdoor splash area, perfect for the summer months. Now, I have a reason to think it might be this way, and I was not following the signage. But your way out is not too far away from Magna Station itself in order to get to the road and the outer Templeborough area. And you've also got the X1 bus, I believe, which also takes you to Rotherham in that direction, Sheffield, Meadowhall in that direction. This is your approach to the station. You come in, if you're coming in to the station on foot or via car, you park your car in one of these plentiful car parking spaces. As you walk up, you've immediately got a dot matrix display telling you the next station departures, an information notice board. You can get out onto the road this way, so let's go this way. So if you've come out of the station itself, you come along the walkway and then follow the path round through the factories and then take a left turn. You'll be able to find this walkway with lights now added and a shelter. And then if you follow the footbridge down and out of this green gate, which is where I'm assuming they may lock, I think it said midnight Monday to Saturday, and then 9:30 on a Sunday. And you come out onto the road in Templeborough, and there you are. There is your pedestrian entrance for Magna from the main road. Welcome to Sheffield sign up there, and a bus stop for the X1 service, and then once again a bus stop for the X1 service, and a welcome to Rotherham sign just up there. So yeah, if you're coming in from the road and you at the station from the wider Templeborough area, there is also a big sign that says Magna Tram Train Station, Park and Ride. That is your main road on Sheffield Road. That is your way down to Meadowhall into Sheffield. That is your way down to Rotherham, so we're literally in the middle. Templeborough Village is just down the road, and then you come off the road, take a turn, and you come straight down through these gates. Lit up, so perfect for the evenings. Follow the path down. There's the same what entrance signs there. You take a right turn at the end, and then big end over there. You follow the road down, follow the path down to the Science Museum, or if you're intending to use the tram train, and you come over, use the authorised walking route, and there is a path in between, a specific pedestrian path to get you there safely, in between the car parking spaces. It's very cool, so you've added into the street here. Over a zebra crossing. And you come into the entrance to Magna Tram Train Stop. All new, brand new Network Rail station, brand new Sheffield Supertram stop on the freight line here between Sheffield and Rotherham in the Templeborough area. And you can also, if you come this way, you can also take a path, direct path round to get yourself immediately. In order to get over to the other side, if you are going to Rotherham Central or Rotherham Parkgate. Thank you for joining me, folks. It is now 34 minutes past 7. The sun is setting over in Sheffield behind me, and the sky is still looking quite murky over in Rotherham.
The next tram to arrive at platform 1 is the 1938 service to Cathedral. Calling at Meadowhall South, Tinsley, Harbour, Valley's Entertainment, Arena, and Olympic Legacy Park, Attercliffe, Woodburn Road, Nunnery Square, Cricket Inn Road, Hyde Park, Fitzallen Square, Castle Square, and Cathedral. The next tram to arrive at platform 1 is the 1938 service to Cathedral.
There you go. So the announcements do say tram. Interested? Not train, not tram train. Thank you very much for joining me, folks. It's coming up to 36 minutes past 7 on the day of opening, the 9th of April 2026. The first addition to the Supertram network since the 25th of October 2018, when Rotherham Central and Rotherham Parkgate were brought in on the brand new tram train network. This is now the newest station on Network Rail and on the Sheffield Supertram. You've got half-hourly service at current in both directions, and it is a beautiful new build. Thank you very much for joining. If you are new here, it's been a long time since the last video. New here, hit that subscribe button. I was going to come this morning. I'm regretting not coming this morning. I set my alarm for 4 a.m. to get the first tram train out here. I think there'd have been a few more people around, right? But, you know, it's nice and quiet now, quiet enough to do a video. Get yourself down to Magna Tram Train Stop. It's great if you live in Rotherham or Sheffield. Doncaster, you can connect to the train at Rotherham. In the surrounding area, get yourselves down to Rotherham Station via train. Meadowhall, bus connections, Sheffield, city centre. Get yourself on the tram train, get yourselves to Magna. It is an amazing science museum, especially if you've got children. Amazing build, also amazing park and ride for the local Templeborough area. We'll watch this tram train come in now as we say our goodbyes, as the sun sets behind me on opening day at this beautiful new tram train stop. I'm going to have to do some research. 2592, I believe it counts towards the ORR statistics. It's not really the least used station though. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you can. Your brand new Magna Tram Train Stop here, Templeborough between Sheffield and Rotherham, with your massive park and ride. No shortage of parking spaces here, folks. Have a great day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. I'll let this beautiful Stadler City Link end the video. See you later.